Go in. That's all women do is talk smack. Go read a book so you can teach the brother man something. Straight up. Quit wasting my time with all that low budget talk. You gonna talk to me about empowerment. You know what I'm saying? What the Most High put in me before I even came to the world. What he tell me? I knew side of you. Jeremiah, what's that? Before I formed you in the womb. Jeremiah 29. I believe that was Jeremiah talking about he ain't a prophet or something. Most I was like, what? Stop playing with me. Jeremiah 29. I'm gonna read this and see what's happening. This time where was captivity and promise of return to who? Jeremiah chapter 29. Oh, wait a minute. Because I've practiced. I've determined that this is what works. Not the world, not going to be a part of whatever they got going on. I wish them the best. But I'm a child of the Most High, y'all. I depend on Yahuwah. The Most High, the real Most High. You know what I'm saying? I don't follow the world. I don't expect them, expect anything out of it other than to be Judah. Judah. Because think about it, you talking about tapping into the kingdom, creator of all. So you know whatever that thing look like, that's gonna be, ooh, that's gonna be the grandiose. You did. I heard that word. I never looked that word up, but I can imagine from just think about it. You getting your picking from the kingdom. I ain't coming from the world. Damn, my fry's burning up. What the hell? Burning everything, dog. Eat your ass just like they are. Excuse my French. Yeah, a little jerk. Yeah, your fries a little jerk. That's too hot. The numbers that they give you. My self, I can eat every French fry. I wouldn't care if they were burnt. They ain't burnt. They're just a little funny looking. And smack them birds over it. Which I will actually have only a few. I'm about to let the dang things burn. Run over the mouth. But when I was thinking about the youth, I was having a conversation with my son. And it's always a time for me to reflect on the Most High and His goodness. That's the word that I speak to my children. I can't talk about what the world is doing because I can't get it down where we prosper from that. So I keep it kingdom. And I know my children be like, well, what? Okay, Dad, I hear you, but then I'll be like, y'all gotta get that because this is how we overcome the world. We could be in the world, you think about any problems or this or that or that or this. This is how you overcome it. Align yourself with the instructions that the Most High set in place, which is His law. His laws, statutes, commandments are the laws. Those are instructions. So you want to align yourself with the Most High instruction and your gifts. You're working for the King, but you're working your gifts too, according to His instruction. It may sound like a lot, but that's the only way I see the man guaranteeing success and prosperity, even down to They group. They don't believe you're able to accomplish a certain thing, a task, or to become a builder or creator of back. Now we woke now. Ain't no more that this I can't do this or no. Don't listen to outsiders. Don't be misled by those we look to our elders that's supposed to be speaking the word over you. But I know sometimes life is challenging. You go through challenging moments, and sometimes you might curse, or you might speak in a way that can be unsettling. You might use curse words. That's what I'm saying here. It's like people, you gotta understand. There's no excuse. I'm sitting here telling you you can do all things through the Most High, through His Word that He sent. If I want to be successful with what I'm doing, don't go look to the world and going to get sign contracts and agreements and all this. You use that money because at the same time you make it. That's not well. You use the credit. Use the credit. You're able to procure things of value or create a service to get that bread. It's hard to life, and I learned how to manage my own money from the streets, right in the hood. While people talking about, no, I don't like people in the hood. Fuck out of here. What you mean? People in the hood got aspiration. They just as determined as the next person. Fuck is your. That's my point right there. A lot of people be going crazy. I just listen to them like, and look back to what I was saying, making my point. Use that for the conversation. As they say, we know they spend excessively on bullshit. They spend like equipment and things like that, or make it available where we can acquire buildings. Them people ain't paying for that shit they got. That's why they losing it. That's what I'm talking about. Government and SBA. That's what I'm talking about. Government and SBA, Small Business Association, quick to do business with them. Like they'll tell you, well, you gotta been doing business for. And I got clientele. You mean tell me you gonna tell me no because I'm not affiliated with your instruction? That's where the Most High. That's where Joshua 1, chapter 1, verse 8. That's where Joshua 1, chapter 1, verse 8 comes in place, family. It comes in place. Then you will find success, have success, and make your way prosperous. Then our intentions. And then he's gonna see it because I'm gonna do business and deal with people according to the instruction. He told Nation, you replace the world system. You replace the world systems and government with the Most High. But you got it takes to unlocking them, like to unlocking them, like yeah, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, said Yahuwah, thoughts of peace. Peace in the Hebrew means shalom, prosperity, and a whole list of other things. And that's how that should look. And not of evil. It shouldn't be evil rapport. You dealing with people in your circle. That circle of business should be reproofed with the instruction in which you follow to give you an expected end. Because why? When I align what I do with that, and how I approach, and how I do business with integrity, and how I treat people respectfully and properly, price things the right way, you know, just do things with integrity for your people and keeping in in alignment with your creator. What happened? Joshua 1 and 8. You will become fruitful and you will multiply. Now, we'll see where we go. The evidence is there. I'm about to work with my children, especially my son. That's why I brought that conversation forward. So, and not just him, to all of you. Adults too, you don't have to stay stuck in there. It's a way out, but you got to have confidence. You got to know how to manage. And you got to be strong in your conviction because you already know they're going to tell you crazy. You shut the fuck up and go get a job. Like, excuse my French, but I'm being honest. You know what they're going to tell you. Get some water. All that does, what that does to me is, that shit empowers me. Because now you done sat up there and stuck your mouth into something you shouldn't have been sticking it in. And I'm gonna make you stick it up your back. Because you haven't put the tools in their way that they would need. All you doing is talking. Like, straight up, you should be quiet. I don't care who you is, how old you are. You got some youth that'll show you your ass. They self-employed. They don't have no fucking job. And they get money hand over fist. Now, I don't condone a lot of how people get money unless it's the right way. You hear me speaking about God's instruction, doing things the right way, having love for your brothers and sisters and your neighbors. That way you won't steal or try to defile them. Instead, you will be inspired to do that, just that. Not to go and take nobody's stuff. Hell no. So be empowered by it. You need their cars fixed. I'm great at that. So they trust me with these $20,000, $30,000 machines. And when they see I can deliver on what they need, they respect that. And they send more people. I got a family done sent almost goals, but they got nice cars. And I'm like, okay. The dealerships, I know they robbing you. The shops, I know that you own something and it's kingdom business. That's going to empower you. That's going to lift your spirit. That's why it's going to empower you. That's going to lift your spirit. That's why I talk about Israel. That's why I read the Bible. That's why I listen to Hebrew music. Because I feel I'll be on 1,000. You know, I don't got to listen to Jay-Z and Tupac no more. I listen to them from time to time, but I don't got to listen to that. I'm listening to, okay, this is who the Most High says you is. The Most High says you is. Here's your power, especially in the face of today. They're being argumentative because I'm having to defend myself when he's being argumentative, because I'm having to defend myself when these witches and warlocks be speaking that bull crap about you instead of speaking what the Most High. I have to catch myself. Even if a person's showing me by what they're actually doing, which I'm reading their spirit and seeing it, oh, that's wickedness. And if I address that, it's a problem. No, you wicked. Stop. Think about it. Repent. You want for your brother or sister more than you want for yourself. And that's based on godly principles. Simple as that. He's going to make you fruitful and will multiply you. That Joshua, let me go in that Joshua and I'm gone. Joshua chapter 1, verse 8. This is a blueprint to fulfilling Genesis 1 and 29. It's part of the blueprint of fulfilling, yeah, I can say that, Genesis 1:29. Well, Genesis 1 and 29. And God said, behold, do it, and have dominion, rule over these things, over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth up on the earth. God already commanded you to do these things. So this book of the law, the Bible, shall not depart out of thy mouth. That's why we talk about it. That's why. But thou shalt meditate therein day and night, for the instruction, that thou mayest observe to do, taking the debt. Yes, it works, but this is the godly way. Yeah, you can multiply what you create, and there's a system. It comes at a price that you have to be willing to bear. Because it comes at a price that you have to be willing to bear. Because they're going to come for you. They're going to come for you if you're not aligned with them. For then, that is instruction on talents and gifts and how we go about uh, handling our business and administering these things towards our brothers and sisters. You allow him to work. Y'all gotta excuse me.
You let that baby cook just right.
I will be coming on here regularly to share how aligning ourselves with the instructions of the Most High, which is really important, especially in this day and time. We're getting close to the end of an age and coming into a new age, the Christ war. The Bible is coming alive. And if you're not attuned for what the Most High is doing, family, that's how things happen. Outside of, context of the instruction. But I'm gonna tell you like it is. Me personally, in all honesty, I don't fear death. Because I understand that's my way. That's how I go back to create by leaving this existence and going back to the source. You can't fear that. Make this print for my grandson, well, my mama, these shirts. Excuse me. Put some clothes on my lady a house. You on that without a shirt? It's one of these prints I'm about to cook up right quick. I bought these prints off Etsy to make my grandson this shirt. But I'll put this joint together and then I'll have that basketball on there. That basketball is really covering that D. It's centered, all centered. I'm about to put that joint together on his t-shirt. Make him a t-shirt. Alright, grandson. Here I come. I should have been on this though, making these videos to show this and highlight. Crazy. It's only the hardest thing. Vinyl still selling. I'm gonna hook that up. I'm gonna show y'all. But this is the print I'm about to go with. I got a few other. I'm not gonna show all my business. These my designs where I can get that bread. These designs sell all day, every day. People got decals on their cars, family. All right now, I'm out. It's time to eat. Be a blessing. Know that you blessed from the one that's above. It's not just talk. And your big brother Wayne will be on his site, pushing his word, determined. I ain't gonna always be upbeat because ain't no telling what we're going through. But know one thing, I'm gonna humble myself regardless of what I'm going through to come before y'all. And whatever your big brother can share with y'all that's of help, holler at your man. Peace.